welcome back to another episode of Women, Cocktails, and Whatever. It's your big little sis De'Azia.
Chelle and De'Azia.
How are y'all today? How are you, my boo?
I'm good. I'm trying to.
Long weekends.
It's been a weekend. It's been a weekend, so I'm trying to get some energy.
You know, it's okay. Well, it's a couple drinks in.
Couple of drinks. Girl,
on
I've literally
today.
been drinking.
What was you drinking?
What was it? I was drinking.
All right. You know, that's fair.
But you know what?
It's my kind of weekend. So.
My bestie's bachelorette party was this weekend, and she has a amazing group of friends.
Yes, yesterday friends were cool. We like it.
In family, because her cousin's involved. I literally love all of them.
Family.
Yeah, I literally love all of them. Everybody showed up, showed out, had a good time. It was good. It was fun.
It's ratchet situations, and I like it.
Drink, 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 drink.
Hydrate.
Drink, drink, drink. Hydrate.
Drink, 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 drink. That's what you gotta do. I like it.
But it was real nice.
We're gonna do it again today, though, so your body should be well adjusted.
Okay.
But on the today. So I surprised us.
You surprised us.
With our drink of the week.
Yes, which looks beautiful, by the way.
It's so pretty.
It's so cute.
We're gonna do a little bougie spin on gin and juice here.
Gin and juice.
Lay back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Okay.
I've really been twerking all weekend.
I'm proud of you.
Because you know I don't twerk.
I am
My
proud
ass does not
of
do
you.
what I tell it to.
It did this weekend?
But this weekend,
it
was like the ass is assy.
I don't want to agree with you. Like, it's always a body part. You be like, my hip gon' hip. My ass cheek gon', and it's one. It's not the full ass, but like my left cheek not agreeing with what my right cheek is doing.
So you just got to stick to one side.
You do one single twerk. That's all I got for you. You be trying to be cute with it. That's old auntie move for our generation.
You be like, okay, I'm done. All right.
It's because stuff is not agreeing today. Stuff is not agreeing on today. Okay, but our drink is the Autumn Fizz. Okay, you got 2 ounces of gin, about 1/4 ounce to 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. It said like agave nectar to taste, so I did 1/2 ounce per drink.
Okay.
Some sparkling apple cider, and then I added the little spiked apple orchard drinks that they be having because I wanted a little extra. I wanted a little extra in there. Okay, mix that, shake that, shake that.
Well, top that. You don't want to shake the.
You don't shake the apple cider stuff.
Oh yeah.
You top it with that. So shake that, then top. Okay, but before.
And then you garnished.
I did. So it garnishes with thyme, which was very random.
Yeah.
Thyme is like my cooking spice that I like.
Yes.
So I was like,
I thought it was mint at first, and then I actually saw it, and I was like, oh, that's thyme.
That might have been good, though. We're going to have to redo this.
I thought it was mint at first.
I should have got both so we could test it out.
Yeah, next time.
Okay, next time. But yeah, garnish with a little thyme, a little cute-ass apple.
Cute-ass apple.
And then you make it do what it do.
So we sipping this first, or we snake
Now
biting
we're going to do these snake bites first.
Okay.
You already know how this goes. So we're going to get our snake bites.
I hope you guys have, at this point,
you already
should
know.
You should be prepared.
Do whatever blend of this you need to make you feel better. I don't know what I was having on today, though, so I'm sorry in advance.
Guess I'll find out.
Uh-huh.
I actually feel like they're about even.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at me.
Look at you go.
I'm trying here.
All right, now to this fun part.
All right.
I'm excited. It's so pretty. And refreshing.
I am not at all mad. See, this is why they say gin make you sin. Because you're just going to be in here like, oh, this is so nice. I tried to smell it. It didn't have no smell.
Yeah.
Okay, but it didn't, and that's scary.
Not that scary.
Because I feel like if your drink don't have no smell to it, you really just going to be like, oh, this is safe.
Yeah.
This is fun. It's gin, so I'm going to remind myself of that halfway through. Okay.
FYI, if y'all ever catch me looking down here, it's because I'm controlling audio. So I don't want y'all to think I'm just
she getting people sliding in them DMs, and she only checks them on the interwebs. So
I was looking at some other episodes, and I see me looking down. I'm like, I hope they're not like, girl, pay attention.
I just be looking off to random places. I don't know what I be looking at.
Pay attention.
I be like, what's over there? What moved? Huh? Okay, so let's get into some talk.
Okay. What are we talking about today?
So, you be on the Instagrams. Okay. And we talked about before that, like, this generation of granddaddies, ain't the same as our generations. But it be the granddaddies too. Because I'm like, I don't know when these fine old men discovered the Instagrams and internets. But I'm very happy that they did.
You know, I think it's because we're at that age where it could be the son or the daddy.
It's whatever. It's whatever. Like, hi.
So now you be like, Grandpa, sir.
But they be real fit.
They be fit and
because
fine.
When I was younger, I don't
even
think
the
I
braids
seen.
make them look good. She baby.
God bless. Okay. But when I was younger, and younger meaning like even in my 20s, I would see older men, and there was some where I was like, you're good looking, but it still was like, you're older. And now I feel like, so you waited until you were 60 to get an 8-pack? Like, what is we doing?
But you know what, it be, I don't know, but I feel like it's a part of, like, you growing up, you worry about your health, you know, you start taking better care of yourself, and then you be like, but look at me. And then you keep going, and then now you got a nice.
Like, where's y'all old man sandals at?
And then they sons be like, Daddy, I got you. When I was younger, all them older men, they had the turtlebacks and stuff, and
Listen, then y'all gonna be mad when we looking at your daddy because your daddy looking at us. It's not our fault.
Those are grilling shoes. The man on the grill.
You should have let him have his grilling shoes and the jean shorts with the extra cargo pockets in them. Then we would be like, oh, like we used to be like, oh, you're such a cute old man. You was probably so nice in your younger day. Now we be like, hey, Daddy, what
hey, Zaddy, what's up?
You need me to pick some up from the store? You want to ride with me? You can ride with me.
Can I ride?
You feel me? Okay, so real question: what is the oldest that you would date?
If I'm being honest, I don't think I could go that old.
What does that old mean?
I mean. Meaning like I couldn't see myself dating someone like 60 or something like that. But
I might, I'm
gonna hit you with a smooth 45.
I might get you at a 55. What you look like? What?
I'm gonna say it really.
What do you look like?
Like once you get to know a person. That it could depend, but I don't know.
How young are you in heart and spirit? Because
how's your health?
It don't matter honestly what you look like or how healthy you are. If you like a 50-year-old, if you're a 40-year-old on some, back in my generation, and I don't like doing that young stuff, and now we can't go here because that's just.
I was just saying if you 60 plus, how's your health? I need to know how long I gotta stick it. I'm joking.
I don't need to know. I feel like if I say out loud what I'm thinking, it's going to be bad because I don't really think that's a concern for me. How's your will?
Listen.
Sir, real questions that we need to ask.
Who do I got to convince that I love you?
How many children do you have that are of age? Just need to know these questions because honestly.
We're bullshitting somewhat. Wink.
No, I'm not. No, I am. But I would not date somebody for that reason, though.
No,
I would not. We are bullshitting on that. But I do feel like when you start dating older people, that is a thing you have to be concerned about. Because you do have, like, if you got kids my age, they gonna feel a type of way when stepmom is coming in talking about we going to brunch or not.
What's the lowest? What's the youngest you would date?
Ooh, what am I? Probably like.
So what am I?
I gotta think. How old am I? Because there's a real thing. I would say like late 20s. Like late 20s. Like, yeah, like you gotta be like
28, 29.
28, 20. You might catch me on the 27th cusp.
The day before
your birthday. Because you gonna have to be a real type of individual for me to be like younger than that. We make sense.
I struggle with a 32, so I'm just saying, but you know what?
I'm finna be through this drink. This is bad.
I don't. If I met maybe a dope ass, responsible, mature 29, 31-year-old, I can maybe.
I don't think younger than 26. I'm like. I question me.
I'm not even gonna play myself.
Yeah, like what are we?
Young man.
18, 19. I'd be like, I don't. You've not experienced anything.
Baby. before COVID, coach at a high school, before COVID, this senior, this guy, he used to walk past our practice all the time, right? And I'm like, hey, he always speak, hey, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Keep going. So one day I get to the school a little early and I'm chilling. And he sits down and he starts talking to me. And again, he says hi every time. So I didn't even think nothing of it. I just think he said it. I'm like, oh, how's your day? You done with your class? Blah, 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 blah. And then he was like,
not are you done with your class?
not are you done? Because I got to the school early. I don't know your schedule,
what
sir.
What books are we reading today, sir? Lord.
Young man, how are you? And
Greetings.
so I'm like, we're just making like conversation, So in college, are you going at 10? Have you gotten all that together? Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah. And then he's like, I graduated this year. I'm like, yeah.
So proud of you.
So
proud of you.
Yeah.
I've seen you grow. All four. This is so nice. This is so
and
nice.
I was like, yeah, So I was wondering if I could take you out on a date.
Can I take
And
you
I was
home,
like,
girl?
I was
And
like,
take you to the prom.
go away. And I was really like,
What are we doing?
sir, I don't know.
It's uncomfortable.
It wasn't even like me even finna be me going, so that's inappropriate. I was like, no. It's gonna
it's a
be
hard
a no.
no.
It's a hard no.
It's not
Sorry.
even like this is flattery, because it's one of those like, reasonably, if you're attracted to women, there's a good possibility. I think you're at least coming out. I'm cute.
I'm a little cute,
right? You might not be like, yeah, she that, but you can be like, oh, she's cute, she's nice, whatever. But when you little 18-year-old, you so cute, you so wet behind the ears, you so nice.
If you don't get out of here.
You're so nice. I'm not excited about that. I'm not like, yes, look at this young thing over here trying to say, no, I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. I need to talk to your mama about.
Don't come back through here no more. Like it was a thing.
Especially when you work in high schools. No, it fell away. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went to. We gonna take the other one out because I don't like feeling imbalanced. Okay. But yeah, I feel like when you work in schools, that makes it even, because then it's like they're kids still, so they don't understand that like, oh, we could just have conversations and be nice, and you're a nice person. I might want to keep in touch with you platonically. They're like, oh, you're a nice person. I might want to keep in touch with you. That means I gotta try and holler, and it is mad uncomfortable because you're just like,
sir,
I can't even check on you and your well-being. Yeah,
that's
like,
really what it is, and I
don't like that.
I don't like that.
Like you had the man out in Florida. It's always Florida. That married his goddaughter. Like he literally birthed her. Like you were at the hospital when her mom had her. You've raised her, and on her 18th birthday, he was like, "Shawty, would you be my?" And she said, "Yeah, sure. You make sense to me." It didn't make sense to me.
You know what? I was about to bring up another story, but we just gonna go right on past
Shell.
that.
Ooh.
You already know what we're gonna go right on past
No.
I just think it's very weird that you can be in a relationship or intimate with somebody you raised.
And I've known that to happen
shit's
too.
fucking weird.
Like it's weird. You changed diapers.
Fucking
like
weird.
You changed my diapers. I probably pooped and peed on you. And you was like, yeah, that's exciting. Like, what do we mean? Like, at some point.
Fucking weird.
At some point, I was like, oh, can you cut my hot dog? And you was like, yeah, I can cut that hot dog.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Not cut my pork and beans, please.
Like, what are we doing here? I don't get it. It's nasty. And, yeah, so even now, like, when it gets to we're all adults, right? Like, that stage of, yes, we're all adults, sure. That's great, but there's still a weird limit of like variation. What you trying to do?
I don't know. I want more apple in here.
The taste or the actual apple?
The apple taste. I'm trying to stuff it down in there so I can.
Man, that didn't work.
No,
it's because we got these big blocks, like the little square ice blocks in there. So I don't know. Some people don't look down in the glass. Whatever. Okay. All right.
That helped me.
Oh, were you struggling? Because let me tell you, I'm finna be lit.
No, I wasn't struggling. It's good, but I just taste this apple now, like this.
Oh, I don't think I need that in my life. That's gonna be very dangerous
None of that
for me.
For you.
Okay.
So we're speaking of generations and ages.
Yes.
And I forgot what I was watching, but the topic of people being weak came up. And when I say that, meaning, you know how there's so many people that say that what is this, Gen Z?
The younger generation?
The ones under us?
Yeah.
That they're, quote unquote, allegedly weaker.
They call them snowflakes.
Generations in the millennials.
Are they?
I was going to get your opinion on what you thought about that. I do. I want to get your opinion.
So I think it depends on how you're looking at it, right? Like, I think in some areas, as every generation, it gets diluted of like, the generations before us was also out here walking for 17 blocks, carrying blocks of wood, and they be like, y'all little punk ass bitches. Okay, gotta take a Uber everywhere. What is this? I don't think I can be like outside of like the normal dilution of technology and stuff changes how you do. That they're weaker. Because I'm like, they also speak up and stand up for themselves in a very different way than any generation before them has done.
I agree.
So I can't really say that they weak because you could scream in their face and they ain't never gonna change their views. They be like, nah. Like, does this affect me?
Do you think this generation was more coddled or? I laugh because
coddled by what?
By just
because they done seen a lot.
So for instance, like. How old were you when you were like in the crib by yourself, cooking yourself dinner, chilling, or were you like I had to go to a babysitter, or like my neighbor's house until my mom got home, or things of that nature?
Oh yeah, I had a caretaker.
Okay.
Not caretaker like that, but like there was someone who was there. We weren't just. I think I was too young.
I remember making fun of my sister-in-law because I'm like, if you don't let them kids walk or get on the bus or something, like that's me. But in that same breath, and not that it was a good thing. So don't get me wrong, but like we had to do what you had to do. Like I remember being 10, 9 in a crib by myself with a key. I had a key. I came in the house. I cooked myself. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's situational because I could have taken care of myself. Like I'm sure at some point, me and my siblings were in the house, and it's like, all right, we might like. Somebody is not a teenager, but you're old enough now. But that wasn't like a normal thing, I don't think, for me. Like, there was somebody who was going to check in on us, or the neighbor knew to come check, or aunt or uncle was at the house with us. Like, even if they let us fend for ourselves, they was there. I feel like that's more situational for kids to have to be like, oh, I'm like alone and by myself.
What about the participation awards? Meaning like...
We had that.
No. Meaning like... When you have these games, some of these sports now for like the kids, like there's no winners and there's no losers. They're just like, yay, you played. Like, are you not preparing your child for loss?
I've always thought that was dumb though.
Yeah, that's what I'm like.
We had it in our generation though. Yeah, they used to get. Yes, they did. They used to have them little. It was the little trophies or a ribbon.
No, okay. Let me change my statement. So not necessarily participation, but like there's no winner, there's no loser.
Oh, like nobody comes in first place. Nobody.
Yeah, like everybody's just. Hello. And this is sports. Like, you got to prepare your child.
Are we erasing reality here? What are we doing?
You lost.
Like, you saw me in front of you. This not even a thing. Like, this is why I think that's stupid. Because regardless of if we say it out loud and get an award, you saw me in front of you. You know that I beat you. Okay? If it's grades, you said what you get, and you saw that I had a 98 and you had a 90. You know this. There is no change. You cannot award it. That person is still in their psyche going to be like, It might not be as extreme. Like, they might not be like, oh my God, spirit of competition. But they're going to be like, this person got higher than I did.
Stop playing.
There's unhealthy competition, but there is very much so healthy competition. It's like, let's go.
I just look at it. Everybody can't be a winner. It's just what that is.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like everyone can win in their own lane.
Okay, you better change it up.
In their own lane. Like, it's a real thing. Like, I'm not going to beat Usain Bolt. I'm not.
I am not. I get that part.
So you gonna have a competition and then like, everyone's I was sitting here waiting on you to get to the finish line, okay? This is not... Even when like, with Serena and her last win, Naomi beat her, we was like... First of all, the shock, but it was like, there's somebody, her work ethic is amazing to be able to beat you.
Yeah.
There's one, I feel like it's the white people. It's the white people, because why else would, like, now y'all want to erase competition? Y'all want to be like, oh
weird.
No.
It's just
Who's raising their kids like that?
I don't know.
It's the unfortunate truth of like, most minority populations don't get the opportunity to say to like, no, we're all winners. No.
Not
not when I'm still working twice as hard for you to still get that promotion, baby. Nah. If that's the case, let me go ahead for sake of reparations. I'ma sit here. Give me your salary. You take my salary.
Right, exactly. Let's
call that a day.
Like,
that's what makes sense for me if we're all in this together. We are a family. So
them the only words I know. So we're all in this together. That's all I got.
Near, far,
that's all I got.
And then that's the ending.
That's all I got.
Near, far.
This High School Musical.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I got.
I didn't never get into that.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I never got into it. However, the school was putting on a High School Musical play.
Okay.
And the drama instructor was like, "Hey, could you help with choreography?" And I was like,
"That was probably fire."
I was like, "Let me look into this." And then I ended up, because I didn't know what the movie was about. Like,
I made it a juke fest.
Listen. So I went and I watched the first one, and I was like, I can't do this.
High School Musical Juke-a-thon is what we would have had.
I'm like, okay. I can't do this one.
You would have got hit with a "Get down, little mama, in this together." Like that's how that transition is going to happen. It's not it.
I ended up not doing it, but I appreciate the thought. But that's the reason I watched the first one. Was like, let me see what this is all about.
I think we should revisit this.
The play?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the drama teacher not there no more.
We do a community play.
You know what? That is on my bucket list. I always wanted to do a play.
Yeah, I like it.
In a play.
I like that. We gonna put on.
Do all plays got singers? Because I don't want the singing part. Okay,
no, they
great.
do not.
A lot of them be like, like it'll just be so much. And
it's not. We're not all going to Broadway.
It drives me crazy because it'd be like, and then I thought, why?
Wait, I was really ready for you to like give me script, right? I was like, lines. Did you have this ready? Dang. And then no.
They really be like they be mid line though.
No,
like I can't believe Travis did that to me.
Or it'd be random.
But why did he?
They be coming out the bathroom and stuff like, I don't understand. Wait. Did you flush, my guy? Like, why are we?
No, you know what's pissing me off? Why does all these TV shows want to have musicals now? Like a musical episode.
Like, what's the black show? Dear White People.
I didn't even watch it because
Dear White People there last season. The whole season though. They didn't even be like, we're gonna give you an episode midway through, no. Even if it's centered around this play. It's only gonna. No, they said it's a song. Every other line is.
I will cry. I will cry.
Imagine being an actor.
Let me tell you something. They did that to Lucifer. They did. They gave us a whole episode.
But it was just the one episode.
I mean, praise God, but I was going crazy in that episode.
I was like, but he always be singing at Lucifer.
Yeah.
He randomly be on the piano.
He busted to song every 6 episodes or something.
His coping mechanism.
But this one was like all the characters was going to have a song, and I was going bonkers. I was like, is this a filler episode? Do I really need to watch this one? Because no, because we really got to know God in that one.
Shout out to God.
Shout out to it. If you haven't seen it, I don't want to give it away, but they picked a great person to be God.
It was only one other person that they could have done.
It's no one. It's the voice for me.
Morgan Freeman would have been the only other person you could do. He has played God before. He knows his character.
Let's go back
but I
to
think
a place.
Morgan Freeman has given us too many evil characters to have slid into Lucifer. Talking about I'm God. Nah, my guy, you still got reparations for wanted. You can't just come up in here.
Okay, let me tell you something. We really gonna have to fill her back up.
Yeah, I was like, let me.
You know what? Usually we do these, and I look at how much I'm drinking, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'll just drink this much. And I'm actually drinking this. Like, this is really good.
Listen, this second. We gonna go refill. We gonna refill real quick. Yo, okay, so we're back. Okay, had to get a little resituation.
Taylor Ruppers here because
got my earrings.
Oh, yes,
she's that cute. She's that cute. Okay, hey.
Also, because, ma'am, this drink might have to be a reoccurrence.
I think I made them a little stronger this time around.
Okay. Well, shot snake bites.
Second round, y'all know what it is.
Damn.
Let me tell y'all.
Don't you
production be out here
really
productioning. Okay,
to
I know that's not a word, but he be out here productioning because it ain't producing, it's productioning.
Makes sense to me. Ooh, Chelle. Ooh, baby.
Oh my God, my God. I didn't ask for none of this. I did, but that's not
I
funny.
would say this drink was your idea. I don't understand.
Why you gotta say that out loud?
I'm sorry.
So angrily. Okay. So here's what we finna get into. HBCU students said we sick of y'all shit.
Who shit?
They are sick of whoever shit is not giving them their money. Okay, you know every couple years it's the scandal with like somebody who works at an HBCU, who HBCU is already being underfunded, already not receiving the same federal funds as PWIs, alumni not donating the same because capacity wise, bigger spectrum of play black people, okay, but they don't have the same type of money, and it's always something where like this HBCU staff member is like stealing something. You had like the dude who was admissions was out here like I'm taking flights with y'all tuition.
Yes,
okay,
what
so
was that?
HBCU students said, nah, we're sick of it because at some point the money is coming in, it's going somewhere,
but it's not coming
not
here.
my education.
Okay.
So you have Howard, the Bisons. Okay, they protesting so hard that Gucci and his whole 14, 17, whatever number his label is, okay? They were supposed to come play for their homecoming. They were protesting so strongly that Gucci and his crew did not perform, stayed out with the protesters, helped to feed the protesters, and like stayed for some days to be like, we're going to stand in unison with them. Because they were like, hey, yo, we not sleeping in mold. No more generations. Update our dorms from when you first built them. We will not be out here sharing bathrooms that don't work. We will not be out here trying to get an education.
Because you know what? They make that as like a crossing of college. Like you're like it's like freshman dorms, quote unquote. Like they're supposed to be bad.
And here's so I will.
You stayed here. Yeah, the bathroom still don't work. It's been like that. You just
I didn't know
like
this.
That's the norm.
I will say because I did go to a PWI. When my friends were talking to me about these experiences, and it was bad back then, I was like, my first year, I stayed at like the oldest dorm. Like it's literally one of the original dorms on campus. That bitch had a fireplace.
Listen.
Okay. That motherfucker had a fireplace. Even the like communal bathrooms was like retiled. The water was extra hot. There was like, and it's an old stone building. Like it's, so for y'all to be at these schools, and then what behooves me, we know it's incorrect, we're still going to say it because we love him. Darren, we love you. Yeah. But what behooves me is the fact that it's one of those, HBCUs also hold very traditional in terms of like dorm rules. Like, no visitors after this time. Yeah. Men and women can't. I was in school like, do you want your roommate to be male or female?
Okay. Thunder.
Listen, weather. Y'all down in front to the weather. We're not gonna do that. I don't like the thunder. It's not my friend.
Listen,
roll of thunder. Don't hear my cry. Get it out. I don't like it.
Thunderstorms is my fave.
No, you get that. But yeah, so like. It's like the boys and girls can't be in there. You got to sneak people in there. And I did not go to school with that experience. Like, it was just like, whoever want to come.
Everybody just,
what time like, the dorm might have had visitation hours, but it wasn't specific to, like, gender, sex, whatever. It was like, they built a new dorm when I was there. They built 2 new dorms while I was there. They built another one a couple of years ago, like, alumni. So, this whole, y'all got mold? First of all, Howard, y'all rep too hard.
Listen.
Y'all alumni rep too hard for y'all to be out here like moldy pillows.
And then you was telling me something about Tuskegee too, right?
So then Tuskegee. Okay. So for y'all who are band heads, this is something y'all gonna love, but not love. So Tuskegee is like one of, if not the oldest black band, right? They whole band went on strike. I'm talking about they had homecoming and the stand said,
what were they striking for? Money or like dorm work too, or
all of it?
New instruments or something.
Tuskegee's band said, first of all, if you don't bring us leadership that makes sense. I said I'm proud. So when we talk about like, are they like weak or something? Nah, them motherfuckers said y'all not gonna keep putting people in front of us. This just doing what they want to for the clout. And they said we are students first. If I have not grown as a musician and I'm in a band program, it's a problem.
It's a problem.
I said, you know what? God,
teach me.
God damn.
Teach
me. They said we need not only a sufficient band director, we need an assistant band director and support staff per section.
Yes.
And I said, y'all better talk your demands.
I love all of
Then
that.
they said it ain't no reason we going on trips and our fellow band members have to pay for us to eat for meals that should have been provided.
Yes.
You
find
right.
Find it.
Then they said there are several. Okay, we out here paying money. You out here getting $20,000 from me. Where's my food plan?
Listen.
Where's my food plan? You feel me? And then
especially band.
band. They put it in their demands. They said band is one of your foremost programs, and at any venture that the school has that is promotional or that you ask the band to show up, we have to be ready for. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be ready to play when I have nowhere to lay my head, because band members still struggle with finding places to live, getting housing, getting additional tuition support, getting food support. I said talk y'all shit, young people. Southern wouldn't. Southern just started liking women 2 days ago. They is not finna let nobody up in there talking crazy. You got one whisper of a, hey, y'all got a problem with this? Come get this motherfucker before we all get fired. We not doing this, nah. But Tuskegee said no. Oh, we was the first to do it. We gonna be the first to do it again.
I'm not mad.
They did not. I'm talking about did not show up.
I'm not mad
to their homecoming. Like, you normally see Tuskegee be like,
yeah,
crickets.
On homecoming. And
and
all the alums gonna be there because that's the time alums come.
They said sponsor a Tuskegee member for $5 is what you should have fucking did, because we ain't gonna be able to stay. We not gonna be here.
I'm not mad at them.
So I'm like, okay, you having been at HBCUs, I understand it. How do you feel about this?
I'm not mad about it. Do what you gotta do, because it's unjust. Like, my living conditions, seriously. And I tell you, it's always some weird ass rite of passage. Like, everybody that I know that went to an HBCU had this weird ass, like, oh, you stayed in that dorm, you don't wanna, and the bathrooms, and you just be like, why is this so normal?
Like, why?
And they make it as if, like, this is how it's supposed to go. No. This is what it is. Like, as a freshman, I should be able to have a good living quarter.
Everyone should be able to have a good living quarter. I should be able to
update this shit.
The freshman dorm should not be because they the least updated.
Yes!
And you got to deal with them. That's not, first of all, me struggling with my physical health because I'm inhaling mold, and then you want me to be able to have long study hours and be able to do these papers. That is, no, it's not going to work out for you. I got a cough. I'm going to the fucking...
And y'all getting the money. So where are we putting the money into? You know what I'm saying? Especially this last, year and a half, 2 year with COVID, and everybody donating to HBCUs or looking out
Not
for
even
HBCUs.
just that. Y'all did not go down on tuition during COVID. So here's the kicker of that. You might have reduced it by like $5,000, but schools didn't say that, like, since everyone is out of state, everyone will pay in tuition prices. You still have to pay out of state prices. The only thing I think they did, most schools was like, you won't have to pay your room and board fee if you're not on campus. That means you got a lot of money. You got all but $10,000 of the same amount of money. Where do we go from here? Because what is this? What is it? How?
Yeah.
How does we do this?
Like
okay.
I'm all the way that way.
Maybe. But it's one of them things, like, I get, again, PWIs, them, that's a whole different conversation. They make too much money. Like, they make too much money. Y'all endowments, and I mean, that's cool, but that's still a function of your privilege. Of y'all got generational wealth that y'all were able to leave to these schools. Okay, my scholarship, they was like,
made it in this month.
No, my scholarship, they was like,
I'm talking about the average price. I barely made it.
You be like, who? So what can I claim?
Listen, I'm a left-handed. I'm left-handed.
Can I say my mama wasn't in the house so I get extra money? If my mama wasn't in the house because she was going to, I'm not going.
I got a drop of black in me. The scholarships they be making.
They be like, what's your ethnicity? Who gets paid the most? Who? Who? Because it's not me. So who gets paid
I got
the
an
most?
ounce of Caucasian.
Can I go?
Does that make me different?
Do the Native Americans take other people? Can I just go on the reservation and like I will learn and promote your like I don't know what you want from me at this point. So yes, PWIs they got a lot of money, and even then I'd be like, y'all acting like y'all hurt. Like,
do you think alumni associations for HBCUs currently are?
Nope.
Okay.
No, I don't think alumni associations of HBCUs are nothing.
Okay, I respect that.
Here's why. Because you have enough people who have graduated from HBCUs, and as strong as y'all are culturally, socially, $5 an event. We never strap for cash.
Dead ass.
$5 per event that an HBCU alum hosts. You is never strapped for
That's
cash.
real.
Okay, alumni chapters of your Greek organizations never strapped. Adopt a fucking black person. Okay, I went to a PWI. I went to 2 PWIs. Never donating to them.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay.
For why?
They don't need it.
Have I donated to HBCUs? Yes. I have randomly either been like, here's the HBCU, and because I was in Florida, FAMU, Florida Memorial. If I'm in a donating spirit, here y'all go. Y'all gonna get whatever little. I got an extra 100. I got an extra however much. Here you go. If I had kids who were going to schools, I would tell them to go to HBCUs, and I would be like, you slide some money on your books real quick.
I got dances. How much is your application fee?
I'm covering you.
Like
Recruit people who understand that. Like some of us went to PWIs because y'all need somebody in the white people's spaces, okay? And they had paid a lot of money, so I was going where the money is, where the money resides, where the money resides. Okay, that's where I was heading myself to. And it does not mean that I will still not support HBCUs. And I would rather. However, your outreach program, even to my friends who are HBCU alumni, it's the turn up. It's the homecoming. Yeah. It's the classic is happening. And we got to go show out.
They don't put forth the effort behind the scenes.
They don't put forth that. And I just feel like
that way about my high school. It be the ones that complain, but you'll never see them. That be it for me.
Where were you?
I coached my former high school, my alma mater, and I've been coaching for quite some time. I invest my money in
coach.
Thank you. I invest my time and my money into this, and then it be the alums that got the nerve to fix their mouth to complain about some shit, but I ain't seen you.
Show up to a board meeting.
I haven't seen you.
Do a campaign. Do one campaign. That would be my thing. Do one campaign.
And not to top that, because now we have a new person of our Alumni Association, and are they getting better? Yes. But are you perfect? No. And then yet they complain about little things that, again, $5 from all 5,000 of y'all. Like,
and it be the old heads.
I was trying to think of who was in my group.
Here's the problem. It be the old heads, and it's the unfortunate truth of like, even though there's so many younger alumni who would actually love to step in these places, it's still at least one old head at the helm that don't want to like let go and bring it. So they might bring you in to sit there in the room. But
and even if you don't even go through the Alumni Association as a whole, right? Like if you are an alumni who's on a football team, give to your program. If you were an alumni and you were in a band, give to that program. You know what I'm saying? Because me looking at my Facebook group chat of band, it's probably like 3,000 people in there. $5.
But I don't think that. So here's the reality. I do not think that black schools, Latin schools, whatever. I don't think that we do a good job of being like, hey, there's other methods outside of the standard way of doing. Like we just be like, oh, you're supposed to donate, or like you're a big money person. So
here's my problem. I'm gonna say my problem. They'll be like, them old ass instruments. Did you buy any?
Another?
Did you?
Or just like, get them clean. But my whole thing be like,
you just can't sit here and run your mouth and not do anything.
No, girl, the recruitment campaigns at these PWIs, because like, first of all, let me tell you how real this shit is. So I've also worked in higher ed. When I tell you that is a part of your onboarding, a part of your general onboarding. It don't matter what department. You don't have to be in Alumni Relations. You don't have to be in fundraising. Your general onboarding, you have a day or 2 or 3 about Alumni Relations and contact. They literally be like, so if in case you know somebody, or in case you're ever at an event and this happens, they will literally, we want that.
Right.
Bring that back. We want that. If it's a deeper relationship, they got money bags. Okay, then this is how you transfer this over to this.
My thing is, if you can't give the time, that's fine. But you're not going to tell me you don't have $5. Because you spend 20 on your liquor, 50 on your weed, and whatever, and having, like, you're not going to tell me
it's a random $5 for some shit that I'm subscribed to that don't remember I'm subscribed to, and it just come out my account every month, and I be like, what is it? Whatever, I don't remember. I probably use it at some point. I don't care.
We asked you to donate $5 a month or a year,
but
just to put it to the whole school year. Hey, give the $10, and this is gonna cover all of this for the school year for that program that you claim that you love so freaking much. But that's the thing, they don't do that part. They don't send out the like. This is what, again, sponsor a HBCU student for $5 a month. I will, and I'm speaking in general. Because I will say that when it comes to specifically my dance team, that I have alums that will come up and that will...
I be finna sponsor your dance. I be like, what you need, Chelle?
I'm like...
I'm gonna cover them. It's okay.
I have like alums that will come up and teach, help out. You know what I'm saying? You need tights, you need shoes. I got you. I'm gonna cover that. We did a competition. One of the alums, this was part of the Alumni Association. They said if you get first, they gave us this. If you get third place, we'll give you this amount of money. If you get second place, we'll give you this amount of money.
Okay,
place, we're gonna give it. So get that first place. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we like that.
Okay, that's cool too.
We like that.
So like, just do your part. And if you can't, and if you won't, shut the fuck up.
And also just share it.
Nothing pisses me off more than an alum that just
they want to talk shit. They want to run their mouth, and then they don't want to do nothing.
And don't do nothing. That bothers me.
It's
really.
a real thing. So
sorry, I didn't know I was gonna have a rant.
Nah, because it's a real thing. So case in point, though, there's a girl who I went to high school with. I won't say your name because I don't know if you want to have me say your name, but she has done one of the best jobs. I think. I'm not sure, and I'm gonna send it to her. But I have seen, like, on her social media, she has done a really good job about being like,
I feel like something flew up my nose.
Was it the net? Is it the net? Yeah.
That's awkward.
It was but she has done a really great job of, like, she's a teacher at a Chicago high school, and she's done a really great job about, like, hey, we're having a career day. Let me tap into my alumni from not even the school she works at, but my high school. She taps into the alumni. Can you come up here and speak? You do X, Y, and Z. And I'm like, appreciate that. Like, you are very intentional about being like, yes. Because that builds networks for the kids. That builds networks for you. And it's also just like, if they, whatever colleges they went to, they can promote, and it makes sense. Do that. Like, I have no problem being like, oh, look at this little kid. How much? I have literally given people.
She come to my practices all the time and be like, y'all don't never know who's looking at y'all. You don't never know what somebody gonna do for you. And I forgot what happened in the practice the last time you came, but she was like, you don't know if I was gonna sponsor you. You're supposed to be out here showing out. And I was like, dead ass, because
I might be like, what she need? I'm for the kids.
I think it's BJ. Chicago?
Yes.
He went to my high school.
Oh, nice. He did.
He went to my high school. And
hey BJ, love your music. Keep on turning me on. Music.
I think at one point he was this was some years ago. I think he was on a video and he wanted to use, like, I was like, put the dances in the video, like, put shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what you can. I'm not.
And let me at least ask you. So if it's a no, you can tell me.
Everybody can't financially provide. So, and I get that. However, I still feel some type of way, and people be like, I can't get $5, but you spend $5.
But it's a panoramic, so I'm not even gonna hold you. You might not. If that's not it, you're not a philanthropic spirit that makes you want. Cool. Can you go share my shit on your social media so somebody who decides they want to get $5 can give me this $5?
Girl, that type of shit. Them the ones that never get likes. You know what? I was controlling that girl's Instagram. And you could post a video, a picture, and those lit. They was doing a toy drive. It had like 5 comments, like 5 likes. I said, it's a toy drive.
No.
Help.
But then it's like, okay, so here's
But
the
they
thing.
do an A count, and everybody was 5 billion views.
So
like,
here's what we do. Here's how you work this out. Okay, HBCUs, black people, all the people who don't utilize their alumni and other black networks because we would like to give black people our money. Okay, just literally put the shit together. Be like, here's a body roll. Your $5 will go to purchasing a toy for some. That's it. That's all you. And then it'd be like, oh, that's so nice. Let me do this. Have the link right there. Right there. Because I just don't understand it. So for these HBCUs, Tuskegee, where y'all band is literally your foundation. Y'all out here just like, now, if you gonna fund a program, one thing.
Look, band for one. There's HBCUs that don't have a football team, but they got a band. Okay,
they be like halftime performance. Who played during the quarters? Who is the band? What is the football team that was here? It's not the same. No, we had it's an external football team, and then the band. Oh, okay, y'all is out here just like not caring. So do better. Do better. Tap into us. You guys, especially for this generation of black people. I think that's what's like disheartening about it.
Yeah.
Is we want y'all to be like, this generation of black people, we want to support HBCUs. I will send my kids to HBCU. I will support that. I think that like that culture is important for us. It's important.
I totally agree with that.
That is important for us.
Always screaming. All of my kids go to an HBCU. My nephews, even though they hard headed, but I was trying to push them into HBCU.
Tell us you need some help.
My best friend's daughter. I'm like, so you're going where? I actually think she wants to go to Howard. I actually think she wants to go to Howard.
She can't stay in the dorm. They renovating Howard. Don't y'all got alumni who like architects and contractors and what is we doing? Okay, I don't have time.
Okay, but quick side note. So people doing better.
Okay.
The Bulls is 3-0. Now I didn't want to talk about it. I feel like as soon as I bring it up, we're gonna get jinxed. Nah, they out here.
They okay, out here Bulls is out here.
They are out here starting the season off right. You know, so shout out to the Bulls.
We got a point guard. We out here like woo 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 What you mean? What you mean? Okay, they got a point guard and said, "Hey, what's up? Meet me outside," and I love it.
And
I love it.
And who won the WNBA this year?
Gang to the Chicago Sky. Never forget. Candace Parker said, "Oh, where I'm at
home." Oh, I got you.
First of all, why do women's sports
not get the same?
Because we had a parade for the Chicago Sky.
Girl, didn't know about it.
They wasn't on the TV.
It wasn't on the TV.
I don't even think they shut traffic down the same way. Nah. You know, Chicago loves a good sports parade.
We do.
We'd be like, what did you win? Little Leagues?
Let's go.
Yes.
Jackie Robinson parade. Jackie Robinson Little League, huh?
We took off work for Jackie Robinson and the little children. And then when they tried to be like, it don't count, it's one kid. That was one kid. You not finna play. And he moved.
I was mad as hell.
Babysitter, first of all, his babysitter stays in the same district, and that's what he spends 95% of his time. So what you not finna do is take this away from these kids, okay? We will fight and won, because we was like, yeah, y'all not gonna play with us, okay? So we love this one. Chicago Sky wins the national championship.
Yes.
Them mamas was out here bookie. Okay?
Because what? Because they a ball player.
Because they a ball player. I play ball. Okay? Period.
Period. And they was out there fine while they did it. Listen.
You had my chocolate sis who got up in the white people face and she was like, on gang in them. And I was like, on gang. What you? Ma'am.
And it was like, Mom, quiet. Nothing.
The city didn't shut. They didn't block no streets off
until after it. I was like, they did a parade, like, cause I had Gina was like, so when do we celebrate them here? I did not hear a single damn thing about
the disrespect of it.
It really is.
But we are here standing for y'all.
Yes,
okay.
Ladies,
shout out to Chicago Sky. We appreciate y'all. Thank you for bringing a championship to the city. It's been a couple years. Oh.
I heard that. I heard it.
It's right there. Okay, it's right there. So we are excited. Chicago sports basketball. Let me not say sports. Let me clarify that. Basketball, Chicago basketball. I'm actually excited about. Like our games, we have been out here doing things.
We have.
And I was like, keep this energy.
The Blackhawks just started, right?
Blackhawks, we gonna skip past the Sox because they got us all excited just to play in our face.
No, Blackhawks are on fire.
Oh.
Blackhawks is not
Okay.
putting up what we putting down. They not doing that. The Bears.
They 3 and
Are bad.
3 and 4, 3 and 3.
Blessed be the fruits for the Bears.
Let
Why
me
the
tell you
Bears?
how I turned on the game today, and I was like, "Can we turn it off?"
I did. But okay,
I did.
here's the thing. If we're honest, our new starting quarterback, blessed day, he is young. He is young. So
Give him a little time.
this season I'm gonna kind of just give to the books because he also didn't start originally this season. Dalton was still starting.
I remember that.
And so when he came in, okay, he's very young. He still has a lot of stuff that he needs to figure out for his own game and then understanding his teammates. But even in that, he still shows promise.
Okay.
So for this year,
Look at her. She be.
I'm not
watching and
excited.
stuff.
I be trying, okay? For
be
this
watching
year,
and stuff.
I'm not super like, yes, we finna win. No, we're not winning no shit. Okay. However,
Comma.
in the next seasons that are coming up with him as our starter, I'm like, we might be able to do some damage. We might get a
all
little
the
launch.
Chicago front offices be trash. But anywho,
Yeah.
because you be like,
Replace your front offices. Replace your HBCU admins. Replace your Chicago front offices. Replace all your alumni boards. Replace this. Just replace everybody. Everybody gotta go. Okay, we starting over. That's that.
Okay. So with
Right.
that being said, I feel like we talked about this drink enough to know
10
that we
out of
like
10.
it. This is 5 stars. And
We
are
like
out-
it here. We like it here.
And we are up out of here today. Make sure you guys follow us, like, share, subscribe, comment, engagement, all of that great stuff. Tell a friend. And help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers. Yay.
Thank you.
You can follow us on all of our social medias.
Specifically, follow the Women Cocktails Whatever Instagram page.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us.
And we'll see you next week.
Deuces.
Bye. We did ring my bell. Right?
It's always a ring my bell. Or a bounce and break
Trying
your
to get your
back.
belt? You trying to get your belt?
I'm forever trying to get. What you mean?
Trying
What's
to get your bell
up?
right.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Okay, and to any HBCU grads who
Ma'am.
are over the age of 27,
There are graduates.
like I said, and y'all daddies,
He probably went there first.
if you is coming along, if you okay are a legacy, and your parents have the divorced,
You know what?
Divorced. Ma'am.
what it is, hope? Oh, what's up? What's it?
I think the liquor kicked in.
I think I'm always like.
No, I'm
Over
saying.
you.
I think the liquor
Yes,
kicked in.
finally.
No, it has
happened
arrived.
to me right in front of my face, and I just can't decide it.
Yeah, I know the words.
I know the beat. That's what you do here. There was no lyrics. There was no lyrics coming out of that.
No.
Been around the world and I got.
Bitch, you are flipping through,
That discography is long, huh?
You know when you have the CD catalog? You have the black binder with the CD catalog. What do you wanna listen to? I got it.
No, I
Did
really
you start to the front or did you go to the back? Because that's
I
like
started
where
in the
the picture
middle.
was at.
I started in the middle. I just opened it and be like, what you mean?
No.
Okay.
Let me tell- my old picky ass was like, so we gonna CD dub. No. I be like, I wanna hear all these songs. I don't wanna flip CDs. So I'm gonna put them all on one CD.
I see you.
That
And
makes sense to me.
So you started to mixtapes?
I was mixtape shorty
queen.
over here.
I feel you.
And then, let me tell you, because when I got my Taurus, right, it was a 99
Not a
white
Taurus.
White
Gold-
Taurus.
Not a
Hold on. Gold
Red
trim
flags.
edition. Wait, gold trim edition.
Red flags, a bitch driving Taurus. Fuck out of here.
No, wait. It was gold trim edition. It was wood grain. It was leather seats. Had a sun. This was
You
first
sound
car.
toxic.
So
You
first car.
sound
But
toxic.
no, it had a CD. It had a 6 CD disc changer.
Oh, she had it all.
She was toxic. Shell was toxic. Are we? Is this thing?
Is this thing on?
Shell was toxic. Okay, there are remnants of toxicity
Remnants.
flowing. Okay, the Taurus white
Wait.
wood grain is
You know what? You
flowing.
want to hear the funny part about that though? After I ended up losing that car and not having it no more, My brother tried to give me another car, bitch. It was a blue Taurus. I was like, I don't want that one.
The only thing that would make you more toxic is if you tell me you drove an Altima.
I knew that it was coming, and I did not.
Or a Maxima.
I didn't have neither. I had, what did I end up getting?
I remember driving an Altima. It wasn't my fault. It was my brother.
I used to love Optimas though back in the day. It was a 2003 Bubble Eye Light Edition that I used to love in that pretty blue. I never owned it.
Chelle, if you toxic, just say that.
I'm not.
If you ruin people's lives, just say that.
I know. People be out there trying to ruin
In the words of last episode, red flags.
Red flag. Red flag on the field. Goddamn.
I didn't get the blue one. He was trying to give it to me. I did not get the blue one, but I
Your brother knew. He knew your truth. He knew your truth. He was like, I live with her. Y'all got to play this. Trying to warn y'all niggas out.
I ended up with a Nissan though, but it was when the Versa first came out, like the very first Versa. I had that.
Honda Elantras. Nice, sweet,
Innocent. Elantra? Ain't no fucking better.
nice, sweet, innocent little dark blue.
You know what was toxic? If you had an Intrepid.
Intrepid.
If you had an Intrepid, you was stuck life.
I know it's messed up because it's making me realize all the people in my family that was toxic because these cars I
Chrysler
learned to drive.
200s.
Chrysler 300.
300s.
You were. Specifically, if you had a Chrysler 300 and you was a nigga from the west side.
Hold on now. Alright, we finna cut this shit off.
Nah.
But no,
Listen.
it was the Monte Carlo era.
The new body Monte Carlo and Impala when they came out that same year.
Tudor with the flatbacks.
If you had either of those during the year that they came out, hey, yo, my man, no.
Yo, do other cities have car clubs like we did?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
I was
Especially
like,
in
it
the
is
South.
summertime shine.
Memphis, Atlanta.
Especially the South. The South be out here like, toy cars are out. Okay.
Oh, true.
All right. That's nice.
But I was thinking like Chicago had a car club for every single fucking car.
But I think other cities don't have. We are always like the Cutlass.
Listen, you was a thug ass bitch. No.
It was a Cutlass with gold anywhere.
No.
Anywhere. And the black Cutlass was gold anywhere.
My friend was like, I want to give me a cut. Bitch, what in the ghetto?
Get the hell up. I'm not riding
Ghetto-ass
with you.
bitch,
I'm
the
not
fuck?
riding with you. Okay, but I think other
What
cities,
niggas was you hanging out with? That
other
made you
cities
want
don't have a lakefront. I think that's what makes our car clubs different because they have like parking lots for like strip clubs, they mini malls that they go do the parking lots in. They don't have like a lakefront where you just like
can chill.
Man,
your your car club here, my car club here, the bike club is right here on the
you
game.
landed off the legs. That's probably something you really noticed. However, right here on 87th. In that big ass park.
Oh yes.
Girl, every car club that was ever
Where
a
Toys
car
R Us
club
used to be,
yes,
100%.
was there.
I was there.
And
pull up, BB shotgun in a GT.
South Chicago.
But that's right there. That's what I'm saying. That's the lakefront.
Ooh, that meet up right there by the White Castles, boy.
That's the lakefront. That lakefront, it's something about it that it's like every city I think has your locations.
Yeah.
But something about being able to drive and then it's like everybody in one spot.
No,
and
but my friend was a part of a car club that's like, it was a mix. It wasn't like one. It was really a friend. When I tell you who it is, you're gonna be like, oh. It was, it wasn't one specific kind of car. It was like if you got like a dope ass car. And
just
so,
put the body in the specific,
they had it over there on like Doty Road. And you know, ain't no lights back there, right? So it'd be completely pitch black. And you would ride back there. I remember going with him one time and we were riding back. I'm like, why are we back here?
They hit the Fast and Furious like
yes, the fuck they did!
We had been there. We had probably been there at the same time and didn't know each other back there. It was a deuce.
I was like, what the fuck? It was like an experience I never knew nothing about.
You'd be like,
I was like, what the fuck? And then you just look at it, it's just fly ass cars line. How did y'all even see each other? It's so
and then
dark.
you be in there like,
then
what do I do? Where do I go?
I'm just gonna sit on top of the car and be cute. And then then it was the one person came around, police coming, and all the cars rolled out.
And they be like, first of all, who is driving? Because all of y'all niggas are outside of the car. So who was already in the driver's seat ready to go? What is this? What are we? Okay, I'm just in there. Can we stop and get food? I'm hungry. I don't know. Taco, let's go to White Palace or somebody because
Hollywood Grill used to be the spot.
It's Maxwell's. What's the closest Maxwell's? Because that's what I'm trying to get.
I heard they was not closing it.
No,
not
they
closing it, but not being
they
late.
cut their 24
They
hours.
cut their
Yeah.
24 hours. They did.
I think they stopped at like 3 or 4 a.m.
I think the only one
like
left is
7 or
24
8.
hours. It's the one on 79th that don't nobody want to go to after a
But
certain amount of
what?
time. So
Okay, all right.
we're not gonna be there. So might as well cut your hours too. But yeah, no, it's a no.
Bye.